Hey family, what's going on? Klaus here, and welcome back to Rome Total War Remastered, where guys, last time we sacked Jerusalem and took the very first Egyptian city after a decades-long offensive of getting 12 full-stack armies to Egypt. You guys have heard all about this, but I'm very proud of it. It's turned out good. 12,000 plus men have traveled in from Rome to conquer Egypt, and it is looking very good. We're still in the same turn that we were in when we took Jerusalem, so I say we continue with the onslaught. Yes. Oh my. This is gonna be good. Yeah, so which armies do I want to use first? I'm thinking, well, I actually would like to use Amulius next. He's kind of like my best hero. But Damascus isn't quite ready to fall, because we just put this place under siege this turn. So yeah, Amulius can kind of just wait, I guess. So I think north to south. Yeah, because, you know, we have some fairly famous people. Appius Antoninus is probably my second favorite general, although he's not good at all. He's just been around a long time. And then, of course, we have Appius Brutus, the other Appius. And, let's see. Publius Julianus, which we've had absolutely no contact with that I'm aware of. But Salamis. I was actually looking at Salamis before I started filming. It's got gold. It's got copper. It's got dye. It's got wood. I think you can, yeah, timber. Yeah, Salamis is actually a very valuable place to have. So, you know what? Why not? Let's take Salamis first. This is a good one. Placcus Valerius has been adopted into the family. He's gonna be taking on 2 Egyptian chariot units, which are terrible, and 2 Nubian spearmen. Now, unfortunately, I don't have any phalanxes in this army. So this might be... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, okay. For some reason, I thought the Samnites were Chariots. I was going to say, I've got some spearmen. But yeah, this might actually be a little bit tough, because these chariots are very strong. Fortunately, for me, this is just a captain. There are no general units. So let's begin today taking out Cyprus. And this is a quite beautiful city, actually. I think the sun is hitting it just right today. So, yeah. I haven't started the battle or anything, but I just wanted to point out that the last fight kind of came from this side. This is the direction that I attacked Jerusalem from, right here. And so it's kind of the same type of city, except this time I'm attacking it from this side. And I guess I don't necessarily have to, but I want to, and here's why. Because this watchtower here is the only one on this wall, and it's going to be able to shoot this direction, not this direction. Same thing on this side. This corner, it's protecting this, but not this. So we literally have 0 worries with how we approach the walls. So I'm not going to worry about any of this. I'm just going to drop all of these, and I guess, yeah, reline all these up. Just like so. Get all of my archers. I got 3 archer units in this army, which is not bad. Line them up like so. And then I've also got, what do I have here? Cavalry, Auxilia, Equite, and then of course we got Placcus himself. So, yeah, this is a standard deployment. So let's actually start immediately on each wall. And then let's go look and see what we got going on here. So we have Nubian Spearmen and Chariots. Yes, so if I could take out these Chariots with my archers, that would just be way better than having to deal with them any other way. So let's get my infantry forward. My archers clearly need to be very widely set. In front, maybe we'll be able to shoot some people. And then my cavalry. You know, I just noticed something different. So while these guys are working on this, I was kind of exploring and looking around, and I never noticed this. So it says 100%, the number of allied troops versus the number of enemy troops. But then right below it, it says victory is almost a certainty. I thought this had disappeared. I had never noticed it until today that it actually says that. It gives you its opinion, which is nice whenever it's right, which is that I'm gonna win. Because I'm always gonna win. That's just the way it is. But anyway, that's great. So Samnites, I want you guys to actually be kind of my guinea pigs, if you will. So you guys kind of step up. We have the archers all set on fire at will, and the phalanx is actually about to step up. So I'm actually wondering if I shouldn't let them pick apart this phalanx, because I think this is the only phalanx in the entire thing. Also, Principe, please fire at will. All Principe, fire at will. This is a pretty good army. I mean, it's mostly Principe, it's not Hastati like the previous army, so it's not bad. I wish I remembered where Placus actually came from. It would be cool to be like, yeah, he traveled all the way from wherever he came from, and now he's here in Cyprus conquering the city. It's just cool. It's just neat. Alright, so these Nubian Spearmen, yes, they form a phalanx and they look intimidating, but their defense is significantly worse than the ones that we're used to seeing in Greece and Asia Minor. Even like the Pharaoh's Spearmen are pretty dangerous compared to them. So, yeah, I just wanted to... I'm also looking around to see what I got here. So I've got... another one. 2 Nubian Spearmen. I kind of don't want to use up my archers. Yeah, let's not do fire at will here, guys. Let's not do fire at will. I would rather you guys save your ammo now for the chariots, because they're clearly the worst threat. But I'm fine with Pila. Yeah, get the Pila in there. Nice, nice, nice. I wonder how many of them are gonna die. 1? Only? Okay, 2. Good. 2 of them are dead. That's 2 less that I have to deal with later. I'm liking all the Pilas being thrown. That's good stuff. Principe, I want you guys to come in, because everybody is over on this side, I think. Well, those guys are there. You know what? Be straight. You guys straighten out. You guys also can come in once you lose range. Maybe once these guys pass through. I want the Samnites to come into the wall. And I also want the Principe to back them up. You guys come in here. Once we're inside the walls, this game is pretty much over. Oh my, all the Pila in the world coming down on these poor Nubians. Yeah, oh boy, yeah, all these Principe, I've just kind of brought them inside to create a bit of a bottleneck. I want to basically just start charging in with the Principe, and start targeting one of the chariots, and then have my archers kind of begin that process as well. So, you know what, actually I'm going to start with the archers, because they do need to come inside the walls, and then all of you do the same, please. Yeah, everybody just charge in. I know these chariots going to do crazy amounts of damage to me, but there's really nothing I can do about it. I have not lost a single person yet. Wow. If this isn't Roman efficiency, I don't know what is. Yeah, the Samnites have approached the Nubians and broke them immediately. We haven't even lost... okay, I lost 1 Samnite so far. That is really unfortunate for them. But yeah, so this... the plaza, this may be a little different. This might be a little bit special. I would like for this Egyptian chariot. Unfortunately, they're heavy. Why are they heavy? Why can't they be light? That'd be so much easier to deal with. But yeah, everybody basically in the entire army has the orders to charge. I want my cavalry to come back. I'm not quite ready for them to get involved. But the infantry can get involved in right now, and once we have everybody kind of engaged, then I'll bring the cavalry in. But for now, I'm pretty satisfied with what's about to happen to these guys. Oops, so we got to the border of the plaza, and all of a sudden the Nubians have an uncharacteristically brave mindset. Yes, because they can't break while they're standing on the plaza. So we're gonna have to just absolutely wipe them out completely. Oh, the chariots are in! The chariots are here! Oh boy. Yeah, they're gonna do crazy amounts of damage. Fortunately, I am on Salamis. I'm on an island, so yeah, even if I lose a bunch of men, they're not gonna be able to reinforce anyway to like come and try to take back the city. So I'm not too concerned, but I don't like losing men. It just doesn't feel right. These chariots are brutal, man. Look at this. Yeah, they've laid out a bunch. I mean, honestly, the Samnites were the perfect troop to put in the front. They have spears, and the spears are the best against the horses. And notice the horses have no armor on their chests or anything. So, yeah, they're taking a lot of hits. I've only lost, what, 30, 40 men, something like that. They've lost all but 25 of them. So, there we go. And there goes the general. So, this is great. Let's get everybody now. And actually, I think that was the last of the, that was the last of them. All right, well, let's attack the Nubians. And, yep, that's the last of the troops. Job done. Cyprus is, look at all these dead chariots. My guys have to go around them because they can't get through them because it's so thick with dead people. The final Nubian. Yep, he didn't make it. Good try though, buddy. I appreciate your fervor. That was good. And there we go. Lost about 40 men. Not too bad. A few of them healed. Mostly Sammonites. That was good. And no one gained any experience. But hey, Plakas has his first victory. I'm sure that'll look good on him. And with that, the second Egyptian city has fallen to me. Exterminate the place and destroy their temple of apparently Horus. Actually, wait a minute. Horus isn't going to translate, is it? I didn't think so. I just wanted to make sure. Okay, so yeah, Temple of Horus, you can go bye-bye. And I want the temple to Mercury here because this place is going to make me a crazy amount of money. Everything else can stay. Because again, I won't have a cultural penalty with the Egyptians once I take the Great Pyramid and Sphinx of Giza, which is interesting. It mentions Sphinx, but it doesn't show Sphinx. But there we go. Second city down. 10 more to go, or however many there are. Okay, next on the list we get Tarsus. Oppius Antoninus has come so far. He has gone all over the world. He was the main guy that took out the northern the northern border. Oh wait, this reminds me of something. Hold on. Cassius has he's got to go somewhere too. So you know what? Let's put another watchtower right here. I don't want to forget this. I almost forgot it the last time. Fortunately, this is going to be a very, very long turn. And there you go. So Cassius can now start swinging back to the west. In Tanis, the paved roads are almost done, so he should be able to travel a little bit faster. And apparently I own this, but I have no way to get there. Yeah, there's no bridges or anything. So I'm just going to ignore it. But, you know, we'll put like a watchtower right here. It's going to see far. It's going to be great. Anyway, back to the business at hand. It is time. Where am I at? Yeah, it is time now to conquer Tarsus. Oppius has been all over the world, and now it is time for him to get his Egyptian blood, just like every other family member. This is going to be great. Also, ooh. Okay, Amos is 47, but he has no chariots. He's probably the only chariot. Everybody else is Nile spearmen. We do have a bowman, so we have to be careful with that. He, however, is, ooh, highly superstitious. That's a -2 morale. Yeah, that's not good. But he's brave, so +2 morale. So there's a, you know, ooh, he is scarred. He gets +4 hit points. My goodness, he's gonna stand and fight forever. And, oh, but he's a hypochondriac, which means he's got -6 hit points. This guy is literally a walking oxymoron, I'm telling you what. Wow. And why can't I see what this Master Embalmer is gonna do? Ah, there we go. So, yeah, okay. So he's got pretty good morale, all things considered, and potentially more hit points. I mean, he's got more valor. I'm not sure what that means. Anyway, he's vastly outnumbered. It doesn't matter how good he is. I just kind of like looking at it. So, yeah, it's all infantry except for him. This should be no problem. Actually, really quickly, before I attack, I want to see if I can pick up any mercenaries. None. Well, okay then. Oppius, wipe the floor with Amos. Ah, and this city's actually got some pretty decent walls. But it looks like the layout of the city is pretty similar. It might not be exactly the same, but it's pretty close. So, same kind of story. Now, these walls are going to be a little bit more difficult to take, simply because these watchtowers can shoot not just like a 90 or 120 degrees, but 360. So, we got to be careful. I'm not seeing a super easy route to approach here. So, let's just send the Principe straight at these walls. Just straight here. And straight here. I also want to get my my study to come in on the other side, because there's two wall segments on either side. So, that'll work. Also a study here. I'm going to get the Thracians close, as well as these guys. And I know I've got some phalanxes here, so let's bring them up. They'll be the first ones to enter the gates. Very good. You guys come over here too. And what else do we have? We have, ooh, Sarmatians, Scythians. Oh, this is a fantastic army. And then we have Aw, no Cretans. That's a bummer, but at least I've got some archers. That's great too. So, let's line everybody up and see what they're going to do. I guess first things first, let's begin to march forward with both of those. Let's see who's on the wall. Probably nobody good. Yeah, they're bowmen. That's probably the best thing they could have done, honestly. And then skirmishers. So yeah, they're going to be able to do crazy amounts of damage to me. Let's get these ladders to approach as well. And we're pretty much, yeah, we're pretty much at their mercy for a while. I'm really hoping that this thing doesn't catch fire. These bowmen, they might be able to put this thing on fire, and if they do, then I guess the best thing to do is get these Principe and back them out. Maybe they can climb the ladders, because the ladders won't catch fire. That's why I like to bring a good variety of different siege machines and such. So yeah, I guess this is just a wait and see kind of situation. Because once these, like once this thing, it's got fire. Okay, back up, back up, back up. Get out of there. Don't burn to death. Don't burn to death, people. Okay. Yeah, well done. Well done to the bowmen. We need this ladder to get here. We'll have these Principe jump up once these Hastati, or these Principe finish. Take out these bowmen. And at least these have landed, because the skirmishers don't set stuff on fire. So this side will likely fall much quicker than the other side. I'm very upset though. That was just wrong. And it exploded as well. Dude, that is brutal. Yeah, so let's get them out of there. They're focusing pretty heavily on me right now. And there goes the ladders. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Start climbing and begin your fighting of the bowmen. Get up there, guys. Let's go. You guys begin to fight the skirmishers. It's going to take a long time for the Principe to get there. So, you know, that's a problem. Also, I'd like to get the archers up there. So, you know what? Principe, I want you... Yeah, I want you to get over here and take this watchtower. That way it'll start shooting down on them. And these guys will start running this way. We might actually be able to take the gateway pretty soon, too. These skirmishers... What's happening here? The skirmishers are wanting to stop these Principe. Yeah, they want to guard the bowmen. That's pretty smart. The Egyptian may not be as dumb as we think they are. Yeah, well done, gentlemen. Well done. All right, so in theory, these skirmishers should absolutely crash and burn against Principe. But we're being fired upon and all kinds of stuff, so it may not go as well as I'm hoping. There's no telling. These guys, however, can take the gates. So, yeah, why don't you come over here? And why don't you guys take this gate? Or this tower, whatever. Oh, I told them two conflicting things. Okay, we took the gateway. That's great. So now it should start firing down on troops that may be down on the walls. These guys are told to go this way. These guys are fighting through here. Let's see how this fight's going. I like the wall fights. I think they're interesting for sure. Yeah, this is going to be a grind. Unfortunately, I mean, if you look at the difference between my soldiers and their soldiers, are you noticing anything different? Yeah. My guys look like they're here to fight. These guys look like they're here to dance. Or potentially even less, even more useless things that they need to do. I don't know. Yeah, the skirmishers aren't gonna last, and the bowmen either. The bowmen don't look so good either. Yeah, so this is gonna be, yeah, these Principe are gonna do a fantastic job. Meanwhile, yep, that tower is gone. Very good. So Principe, come back over here and fight these skirmishers. Let's look over here. Yep, that tower's still not quite empty. These guys have taken that tower. And, yep, so let's get them in and take out these bowmen. I already have the gateway, so why not bring up the phalanx? Yeah, phalanx, you guys are going to be first. Infantry. All other infantry. Line up directly behind. It's easier to get through the gate than anything else. Also, Thracians, please drop your ram. Okay, everybody is in. And apparently my Stadi found the bowmen and are chewing through them super, super quickly. So that's great. Who's shooting over here? The Scythian Mercenaries. You guys don't fire at will. I don't want you guys hitting my own men. I have the archers coming up onto the walls as well, so they should be here eventually. I think they're coming up the ladders right now. So this should be it for, I think, the Egyptian, besides these guys. That should be it for the Egyptian infantry. Yeah, the rest of them will be Chariots, or the unit they always leave on the plaza, which this time is Nile Spearmen, which are pretty terrible. So, yeah, no problem. Let's actually have these Principe turn on fire at will. Maybe they'll fire on them. And let's have everybody on fire at will. If they can actually throw their Pila down onto these Nile Spearmen, then it's going to be destructive. And if you think about it, and you can see them all coming in now, if you think about it, with the high ground advantage, it gives them a stronger firepower, so it should pick apart this unit super, super fast. Also, if we can get them to move into the range of the tower will start to shoot them. So, yeah, this was an easy decision to make, huh? Getting just torn apart. Oh, part of me feels bad about this. Most of me doesn't, though. And then also, now that they're in front, these towers should start shooting them too. So, yeah, down to 30. Never even saw a single soldier. Unless they looked up, then yeah, they saw a very, very wide range of soldiers. Oh, I just came over here and saw these poor spearmen are getting picked apart now. By none other than my archers on the wall. Yeah, so they thought they were gonna have relief turning the corner, but no. No relief for you, Nile Spearmen. None at all. Oh, it looks like these chariots might want to play with my hoplites. I've got some Mastadi and all the archers in a typical death column fashion. I do want, however, to protect my archers. So let's bring these guys up here. And you know what? Let's bring my Thracians up here too, so that we have a bit of a buffer. Yeah, I'm fine with that. And, what else do we have up here? I know we have quite a few mid troops here. Yeah, that's a good unit of Principe. Let's give these Principe and bring them up here. Just like so. There we go. Now, the archers do have a look. Some of them do. Some of them don't. So I'm going to tell them all to focus on the chariots. Archers, group together. Be easier for me if you guys are grouped. Please. Thank you. Alright, so all of the archers are now focusing on the general's unit. There's 27 of them. And, well, there were. I don't know how many there were. I might not have lost any, or they may have not lost any chariots so far. So, yeah, we need these archers to get to work. And if we kill one, and that's kind of the waiting game, right? If we kill one, and when we kill one, then they may start charging and they'll come into my hoplites. That would be absolutely fantastic. Please do that. Oh, there we go. All right, I had it on triple speed and the enemy general just got wiped out. So they're finally starting to drop. I felt like I was gonna run out of ammunition before anything good happened. But this seems to be working out well. I was a bit concerned because I am just taking loads of fire from them, archers-wise. But there's only, there was only like 27 and now there's only 12. So, yeah, I think I'm outpacing them quite a bit with my 200 plus archers. Oop, okay, people are charging. 2 of them are dead. Now the last one is still here. I wonder if this guy, I kind of want to see if these archers can take them out too. That'd be fantastic. Yeah, they charged in while I was in triple speed and look what happened. All the, oh wow. It looks like maybe I might have lost, no, that's him. Okay, that's them. I don't think I lost a single mercenary hoplite. That is awesome. Oh, and all the chariots are dead. Ah, great. Well then let's, rotate. And yeah, let's actually have, let's just have everybody attack. I'm tired of waiting. So while my army approaches, I want to say goodbye to Amos. Appreciate it. I'll take your city and I'll probably do a better job with it than you did, to be honest. Lost 149 men. I suspect that most of them that were sustained were, well, lots of Principe. When did that happen? Maybe that was on the walls. I know the Thracians took a lot of hits as well from the archers. But at least a lot of the Principe healed. I'm not sure how that happened. I miss my Cretans. I hope an army soon has some Cretans. Tarsus is mine, and, you know, as usual, exterminate the place and destroy the Temple of Horus if they built one. Temple of Imhotep. Even more worthless. Finished one attack with Oppius, and now we have a whole nother Oppius to attack Antioch. Let's do this. They only have... Ooh. The faction leader is here. Hold on. Wait a minute. Okay, no Cretans. Dang it. But, yeah, 60 years old, Kia, and he's the faction leader. Interesting. Command talent, devout, bureaucratic, untouched by fear, likes to drink, faction leader, of course, has a pretty good effect. So, ew, and Master Embalmer, Master Smith. Looks like this guy has... he's gonna be tough. He's gonna be tough to crack. Fortunately, I outnumber him, like, insanely. So, although this is a massive city, with different walls than we saw last time, or at least this is a different angle, there's really not a lot going on. We have Axeman on the walls there, and no Axeman anywhere else. I think we have Axeman here, and the king himself, or the pharaoh, or whatever you want to call him, is... I don't know. I thought there was a leader somewhere, but I'm not seeing him at all. Oh, wait a minute. Nope. Ah, there he is. Okay, he evaded me. He evaded me a little bit. He's going invisible, and then he's coming out of being invisible. I don't know what his deal is, but there he is. There he is right there. He's got 39 troops. Not a lot for a leader, actually. Maybe he's not a really great leader. Maybe he hasn't been a leader long. He's 60, so he should have quite a few troops. Anyway, I got towers coming in. They'll crash in, destroy the Axeman, and then I'm thinking I'll probably just full send on the plaza. So probably nothing real major to mention in this attack. So I've got my archers firing on them, but there's a lot of them this time. Yeah, so I think I'm just gonna send everybody in, really, without thinking too much more about it. Yeah, let's just do that. So, everybody except for the cavalry. Yeah, let's just do infantry here. There we go. Let's get everybody to just target or charge at the general's chariots. Okay? That's gonna leave behind, I think, just the cavalry. Actually, the Thracians, or I'm sorry, the Scythians can go shoot stuff at them too. That'll work. These archers are shooting stuff at them, so that works. And actually, they got a pretty good range, those Scythians, so they should be able to target them pretty soon too. Unfortunately, they are chariots, so they're gonna charge in and wreak some havoc. My my hoplites won't probably make it in time. Yeah, these poor Hastati are about to get torn up. But I don't have the patience to wait. I have so many cities I need to take on, and I've only taken on, how many, 2 or 3? Yeah. Ooh, these Hastati are so ruined. Look at this. That's brutal. Enemy king is dead! Yes! I think that was actually Hastati that did that, so well done, gentlemen. Well done. Let's march on to the, what are they? Desert Axemen. Oh boy, yeah. This is, this is pretty much over with now. Whoa! They all decided to charge even though they were standing still. Yeah, not good. They're actually considered, I didn't realize this, they're actually considered heavy infantry. So they're probably going to do pretty well against my light cavalry, but Sarmatians are backing them up, so it should be good. Plus, there's my general's unit too. I don't know exactly where he is, but yeah, they are absolutely blanketing the Desert Axemen. They're not going to last much longer. Only 13 left, and I've only lost about 150. Not bad for taking out a faction leader with, how many? 39 heavy cavalry? Not too bad. And there goes Antioch. Got to love that. Another major extermination. And another... there it is. Temple of whatever. Going down. Time for Publius to take on Sidon. Probably... Yeah. Oh, wow. Ooh! Another faction leader. This guy's probably never expected to actually be the faction leader. Also, you can tell here that he's got 5 hit points. Special attack, combat bonus in deserts, frightens nearby enemies. Wow, 5 hit points. That's kind of crazy. Heruben the Lewd. That's going to be interesting to read that description. Publius Julianus, 38 years old. He has regular archers and nothing else. Where are all my Cretans? I'm sad. Heruben the Lewd. Let's figure out what his deal is. He's lazy. He's devout. He's untouched by fear. He's lewd. Wow, -3 influence. Ingenious, cool. Severe, not good. Careless, benign ruler. Cruelly efficient taxman, nice. Draftsman, faction leader. He probably never expected to be the faction leader. Also, he's got all kinds of retinue. I'm sad that I'm gonna have to destroy them all. But such is the way it is. Also, how many? Oh, 22 guardsmen. Oh my. Yeah, I'm not even sure if any of this is worth showing. There goes the enemy king. Yeah, I actually had no resistance up until right here. This is where the resistance began. It was just the chariots because these guys are not moving. They apparently really don't want to go anywhere, except for right now. They're kind of intimidated because I'm on the plaza now. But yeah, my entire army is approaching quickly. Let's actually get them to target the phalanx. I'm gonna have these guys focus on the chariots, and these guys turn back onto the phalanx. And I'll have my my cavalry, I guess, circle around. I mean, none of this is necessary, but might as well do something fun, right? The Pharaoh's Guard in here are about to be stuffed full of cavalry as they're surrounded by infantry. Oh my, and they still stand up. I mean, you know, they're dying pretty quickly now, but they're a pretty impressive troop. Honestly, I wish I could train some like them, as I've already mentioned. But there we go. That's the last of the Egyptians, and down goes Sidon? Is this Sidon? I don't even know where I am anymore. Reuben the Lewd has died, and he only took 57 of us while we took 100 of him. So, yeah, that just proves to you how lewd and weird and useless he actually was. Yep, we're in Sidon, and we took it, and it was no problem. Exterminate. Same old thing. Okay, let's step back a little bit and see where we're at. So we've taken Salamis, Tarsus, Antioch, and Sidon. We have to wait a turn for Damascus. We've already taken Jerusalem from the previous turn. We have to wait on Bostra. We can, in this turn, still take Petra, all three, Alexandria, Memphis, and potentially Thebes. Although, right now the Egyptians are focused on Thebes as a rebel city, so we'll wait on that probably. And then Siwa. So, yeah, we've come a long way. We really have, but we still have a long way to go. Let's now execute the attack against Petra. And this dude, Shabbataka, is just a general. Nothing special there. Galerius Velius with his... Ooh, he's got some Cretans. Well done, sir. Versus skirmishers and a standard governor. And this guy's a good commander. Command talent, bureaucrat, untouched by fear, inefficient taxman, and droughtsman. I mean, he's not terrible, although he looks like he's had some, let's just say, he's been on some medicine lately. I sent everybody in, and surprisingly, these chariots want to come up against some hoplites. So if you guys actually want to do that, that's cool. Get your sticks down, guys. Come on. As soon as they put their sticks down, it's like over. Oh, you guys, you don't want to be a hoplite anymore. Well, that's concerning. At least everybody else is coming. Shouldn't take too long. There goes the king, or general. What was his name again? Shabbataka Arideos. What a name. Well, you're done. You're gone. Bye-bye. You know, I'll just take this victory. I'll end it now. I don't care. I only lost 4 men, and they were apparently hoplites and principes, and one of them actually recovered. So, yeah, that was like an absolute 0-loss win that took 0 thinking. Love it. And Petra is mine. I don't know anything about Petra, but I am obviously going to exterminate, destroy the Temple of Horus, apparently. And is this place good? It has incense, it has a port, but very little trade. Maybe Petra needs the Temple of Juno. Alright, next up, Alexandria, Memphis, and possibly Thebes. So, you know what? Let's continue with the north to south thing. Let's bring in Tiberius Mamaea. And can I bring... You know what? Yeah, we'll bring both of those. There we go, full stack army. Alexandria, maybe? Let me see. Nile Spearmen, Pharaoh's Bowmen. Oh my. Oh my. Yeah, Pharaoh's Bowmen are practically the only bowmen that can compete with Cretans. We haven't seen them yet, so this is going to be cool. And then Pharaoh's guards. Yeah, but absolutely no generals in Alexandria, which is very surprising. So we're going to be going up against Captain Akiniut. Yeah, this is going to be interesting. I mean, you know, the spearmen and the Pharaoh's guards, they're a phalanx, and they have the bowmen. So this is actually not a terrible combination. We just vastly outnumber them, so I don't see this going anywhere for them. Okay, so they actually have their Pharaoh's bowmen and everything kind of all in one big spot. So here's how I want to do this. I want all of my infantry there, and obviously the infantry that can throw stuff, I want them in fire at will. I want all of my archers to be in the front, okay? All my archers in the front, they're on fire at will, so maybe we'll be able to take out some of the bowmen. And then all of these guys directly behind them. And then the Bedouin archers, because I think that's how that's actually pronounced, I just heard somebody say it. The Bedouin archers, we'll put them on the front as well. And what other cavalry? I just have equite, okay. I don't have cavalry auxilia or anything. So, archers, since you're going to be so dang close to the enemy, we need to focus on the Pharaoh's bowmen. So, all of you archers, let's just group them together actually. Let's focus on the Pharaoh's bowmen. Okay? You guys are on fire at will. You guys are on fire at will. You guys can hit the Pharaoh's bowmen. And that's pretty much it. I forgot about the hoplites. You guys get forward. You guys get forward there. Very good. So the Pharaoh's bowmen, and it looks like both of the, oh, no, this is only one unit. There's a second unit somewhere. It's over in the plaza. So, yeah, I'm going to be focusing on taking these guys down because they are very, very strong, very good range. And I'll handle the, I guess I'll handle the hoplites the same way I handle all other hoplites. Nile Spearmen versus Mercenary Hoplites. They actually had the advantage because they were the attackers and I wasn't quite set up yet. However, I do have Principe and whatnot coming through the gate. So, yeah, this should help. In fact, you guys get over here and help out too. I'm gonna send everybody in. The archers, I've decided to make them stop attacking because they were probably hitting more of my own men than theirs. So, yeah, we want to be very careful of this. Also, watch all this Pila. Watch all the Pila. Watch this. Destruction is at hand. Oh, yes. Okay, this wasn't as epic as I was expecting. I was expecting like hundreds of people, hundreds of Pila, not just a few. Anyway, yeah, this unit's not gonna last very long. I just want to point out this big giant gate. What is this? I don't even know, but this guy didn't know that anybody was turning the corner, and now this Pharaoh's guard is surrounded by Hastati. Hastati don't do super great against Pharaoh's guards, but I've got a lot of them, so, you know, I think that just by sheer numbers, I think that we'll have the victory here. Also, Bedouin archers, you could probably stop. Regular archers, you could probably stop. I just want this to be handled by straight up infantry. Although I think that they're struggling to deal with the gate. So this might actually be like a 300 situation where these guys just gonna like bottle up this little spot. Oh, nope, never mind. Principe are coming around the back. And now they're routing. Fantastic. Alright, I've got my entire army selected. Please crash onto the Pharaoh's bowmen. Odds are probably my equite will get there first. Not my Pharaoh's bowmen, the Pharaoh's bowmen. But, yeah, I don't know why they didn't use a phalanx here. This would have been a lot more effective, because here in a minute, and if you look at it from their perspective, yeah, there's about to be a green wave just crash into them coming through here. And as they pursue, because we got what, these Hastati, they're going to be wiping out these Pharaoh's guards. There's 11 of them. This is a decent little line. If you run, you lose your strength, people. Nope, they think they want to do something. I've got the speed on triple speed, so they're going to be driving in a crazy amount of arrows there for a while. But there we go. Equite really aren't very good at anything. That Pharaoh's guard over there are going to be trying to defend themselves. This is a Roman general right there. Hopefully he stays. Yeah, hopefully they stay with their own troop and they come in all at the same time. But, yeah. Actually, I don't even know. I think that they killed every equite that they got hit by. Equite, you guys just hang out back here. You're not going to be worth much. And I want my my general's bodyguard to stay here as well. I want everybody else to charge forward, though. Please and thank you. Actually, no. General's bodyguard, you come back here. I want you guys to flank them. And I want you to flank them hard. While everybody else comes in to destroy. Oh, the green wave has begun. Look at that. That's beautiful. And allow the cavalry to charge in. That wasn't a strong charge, but it was a decent charge. Here, back up. Let's try that one again. I don't want to lose any of my generals if I can help it. So, yeah. Ooh, it looks like... Oh, it made the Hastati run. Wow. All right, yeah, you guys get in there. Blow your horn. There you are. Yeah, Tiberius, stay back a little bit so you don't die. Let your bodyguard do all the work. Yeah, this is good. Nice, nice, nice. Triple speed. This will be over with soon. They still did 170 men damage. That was pretty rough. But hey, we took the win, and Alexandria falls to me. Alexandria becomes mine, and oh my. This place is massive. 21,000 population exterminated. Goodness. And the Pharos at Alexandria. The Pharos has the chance of nearby ships at sea sinking and increases naval movement allowances. Oh, that's going to come in handy for sure. What do we have here, guys? We have... Yeah, there we go. Large Temple of Osiris. I'm assuming this doesn't jive with any of my religions, so that's cool. Let's destroy that, and absolutely 100% we want a temple to Mercury. Asinius Varro is going to be taking Memphis, which is now the current capital. I guess that makes sense. It is the only large city left, plus it's got the Great Pyramid. Asinius is the general that came from nowhere. He came from the north, he was setting down watchtowers, and now he is leading an army with some Cretans to get the job done. And there's really nothing in this. This is obviously now the governor, Meyer. I'm going to call you Meyer. I think that makes sense to me. Meyer, 38, regular governor, not a factionary or anything like that, which means there's at least 2 other family members in the Egyptian army. But yeah, it's time to sink Memphis and figure out what this cultural benefit is all about. So he's got Pharaoh's bowmen, skirmishers, and Meyer himself. Once again, just an all-out onslaught is probably the best strategy. And this is the Death Pit, ladies and gentlemen. This is a massive place. They have a Pharaoh's palace. And yeah, you don't want to approach a city from this angle. You just don't. It's not a place that you want to be. So instead, I'm going to come in from here and take all of those watchtowers. Remembering that this place has very, very few troops in it. Far less than it should. Likely, I'm just going to end up dropping all the siege equipment. But for now, I guess I'll just keep everybody together. I have a unit of Cretans and regular archers. They're set up. And then I've got Equite and Varro himself. So let's start the battle. Let's get this directly onto here. Also, it looks like the Pharaoh's bowmen are here as well. So you know what? Principe, start climbing this wall from here. This will do nicely. I don't think I can do anything else. Also, oh wow, they're already shooting at me. That's good. They're shooting at the... Yeah, they're shooting at the ladders. Not the siege tower. Oh, that's great. Okay, and if I can actually kill the Pharaoh's bowmen on the walls, that would be much, much easier than killing them down on the ground. Yeah, and there's only 1 unit of them this time, so this should be relatively simple. Alright, so my men have reached the Pharaoh's bowmen, and yeah, on the walls I think Principe definitely have an advantage over the Pharaoh's bowmen, but the Pharaoh's bowmen, again, are just... They're epic. They really are really, really good troops. Plus, they have some bonuses. Yeah, they got bronze shields, bronze swords. Just brutal. So this is going to be a bit of a grind here. Let's actually bring, yeah, these Thracians. Let's drop the siege, and let's get up there as well. And you guys can drop the siege, and you guys can drop the siege. And, yeah, as soon as I take all these towers, we can just march straight through the gates. What's really telling, actually, is if you look at where the 2 are standing, right? So they're right on the corner. If I 3x it, let's see who's gaining some ground. It looks like I am, slowly but surely. It looks like they're trying to actually fire on me and not use knives or whatever it is that they're fighting with. So, and now looks like, wow, look at that. They're actually holding the ground pretty well. Yeah, this is why you don't mess with Pharaoh's bowmen. That's why I'm glad that I found them on the walls. Although, you know, charging them down with cavalry is obviously much more fun. So, actually, I think triple speed is working fine for me. So, they're down to 34. Eventually, they will start fighting to the death, in which case they will lose most of their advantage. Let's see who's lost the most so far. Yeah, they've only lost 55. We've lost almost 100. So, I think overall, these Pharaoh's Bowmen are better than my Principe, which is kind of hard to believe. Finally, the enemy general is dead. He was the last guy to go down. That was insane. I don't know what happened there, but yeah, we took a lot more casualties than they did. Let's see here. The Principe, I think it was, honestly, if I'm gonna be honest, pretty sure that the main source of deaths was the Pharaoh's Bowmen on the walls. And then, of course, having to deal with the general, too. That's never easy. So, yeah, well done to him. That's probably the best defense that I've seen so far. This may be the city I was most excited about, to be honest, because with taking the pyramid, it just makes a huge difference. I'm gonna massacre the population, as usual, but here we are, the Great Pyramid and Sphinx of Giza. The Great Pyramid increases the loyalty of Egyptians to the owning faction, regardless of culture. Yeah, so let's look at, let's say, Jerusalem, right? Jerusalem was very unhappy, and now it's not so bad, because yes, there's still squalor, there's still distance to capital, and there's absolutely unrest, but there's no cultural penalty. Yeah, so we're gonna tax the crap out of them, and they're gonna like it. Alright guys, Siwa is the final city that we're gonna be taking in this particular turn. And it looks like, yeah, there's actually a, ooh, mercenary hoplites. I'll take them any day of the week. Yeah, except I can't really, oh well, it's not that big of a deal. Oh, and there's no governor here. Interesting, so that means that this family member over here, this family member is now the leader. Lepkus Magna has their leader in it. Intriguing, and that must mean that, yeah, this family member here, he's the faction heir. And if I remember right, yep, there's no family member in Bostra. So we may have, in just one turn, oh wait, in Damascus? Kind of hard to tell, I guess. It said no governor. It says no governor, so I guess that means there's no governor. So that means, unless there's another family member bumbling around out here somewhere, we have wiped out the entire family, the Egyptian royal family, except for two. Ramses Philopator and this guy. I'm not even gonna try to say his name. So, yeah, this has been, oh man, this has just been very brutal for them today. Let's begin the final attack of the year 238 BC in the summer season with Decimus Timesitheus against Siwa, which is apparently their current capital. So they have Desert Axemen, they have Nile Spearmen, and they have Egyptian Chariots, the only threat. Let's do this. Really a whole lot of the same, really. Not a whole lot to mention there. This was the only army that I'm pretty confident will end up fighting somebody else, like, next turn. So I wanted to try to keep his army as alive as possible. I did pretty good. 74 versus the 239. And, oh, this isn't a family member. This is just a captain. I think I got confused there. Necessary, or not necessary, but expected, considering I think I just took 10 cities in one turn, or 9. I think I took 9 cities in one turn, something like that. So, yeah, that was intense, y'all. That was very intense. And now Siwa is gonna crash and burn, just like all the rest. Very good. Let's exterminate this place. Do the same thing. No, I can't destroy the governor's palace. There we go. Temple of, ooh, Baal. Wow, no way. Okay, and let's build, Juno. I don't think this place is super great with trade. So, build that, retrain these guys, and I'm also going to get myself a diplomat, so maybe I can just purchase this army out of here and purchase this army. There's a bunch of armies down here, I imagine. And, there's a diplomat. Yeah, he's gonna get the news and go, what? The entire army, the entire, at least all the coastal cities are gone. Oh man, I imagine that is just a shocker. But, okay guys, so, I don't know I don't know if there's anything else that I can do in this particular episode. Or not episode, this particular turn. The episode's about to end, mind you. I've been at it for, you know, a long time. I don't know how long the episode will be. But I do want to double check, make sure I've got all cities building something. I think I've already done this. This has been a very long turn, so pretty confident that I've already done this. And I do want to see what happens in the next turn. I want to see if the Egyptians have an answer for me, or if they're just going to get mad, or what they're going to do. I don't know, but I'm excited to see it. Ooh, yeah, Decimus with the Egyptian turncoat. That's fantastic. Also, I guess this is as good of time as ever to mention this. Yeah, I'm thinking now that, you know, the Egyptians are out of the way, I'm thinking maybe instead of having this impending doom of Parthians to my east, why not bring all these armies off the coast, march east, and then begin to march north as one big epic unit? I can take Kotais in the process, and then maybe I'll hop in boats and head home after that. Or maybe I can wipe out the Parthians. They do have a city way the heck up here. And yeah, I don't know. I might get some boats and like head up north. I don't know, but I definitely think that at least by removing the Parthians, this entire side of the empire will be, you know, defended. There's no enemy to the east once we get past Parthia, and then south as well. So I don't know. I'm thinking about splitting this army. One half takes out Parthia and goes north. The other half goes west and wipes out the rest of the Egyptians, the Carthaginians, and whoever destroyed the Numidians, whoever destroyed the Spanish. Yeah, there's still a lot to be done, but this blitz onto the Egyptians has been absolutely splendid. It has been just absolutely splendid. Also, hold on, taxes. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so I think I am ready to end the turn. This has been one heck of a turn, so I just want to make sure I haven't missed anything. Amulius and Titus will end the Egyptian reign in the east next turn. I got boats everywhere. Yeah. Oh! Parthians. Coming east. That's not cool. Persian cavalry. They could probably take Sinope. And I've got no way to do anything good in Sinope. Maybe, okay, yeah. Okay, so I can train a small unit of Principe and Mazaka. That'll have to do. Plus, you know, I have this army from Oppius that can make his way back north too. But I'm pretty confident, actually, best thing to do, very, very best thing to do is train a diplomat and just buy the army. Yeah, that'll do. You know what? In this, I've taken 9 cities, I believe, in this turn. Who's counting? But I think it's 9. I want to make it 10. Darn it. Please let me buy you. Oh yeah, I forgot this guy's a factionaire. Never mind. Okay, so as I recap, we have taken all of the coastal cities of the Egyptians, and Petra, which is not a coastal city, and Memphis, which is not a coastal city. I am set up and ready to take Thebes once these guys decide what they want to do, but I'm pretty sure they're going to be 100% shell-shocked. I mean, I know I would be. Also, I'm going to make sure that I am, yeah, I've got a diplomat going in pretty much every city so that I can start buying out little armies. And, yeah, looking good. Let's end this turn and see what happens next. Oh, wow. Okay, Titus the Wrathful got married at the age of 42. That's amazing, actually. I never thought that he was going to do that. Also, he's sanguinary. This man's obvious relish for bloodshed is beginning to worry his associates and underlings. Yeah, would you believe? That would be a little bit scary. Yeah, so I gotta do a bunch of building and stuff, but let's take a look at what the Egyptians have done. Nobody attacked me. Nobody, except for in one location, which I'll point out to you guys in a second. But right now, Damascus needs to go down. Bostra needs to go down. It looks like they have a family member. Ah, Ramses, the factionaire, is here. Where was he earlier? And why is he alone now? Anyway, So the only location is here in Siwa. And Siwa has a diplomat. So maybe nope. I was about to say, maybe I can get... Yeah, I was going to see if I can get my diplomat to just shoot over and do something. But can you... Oh. Interesting. So Captain Ptolemy is still here, but apparently Thebes is still rebel. So it appears that the Egyptians are kind of shocked. I don't blame them one bit. Also, okay, so apparently the Parthians are interested in fighting with me. Or at least they're interested in stepping on land that doesn't belong to them. That's at least one thing that this means. Ah, okay, interesting. So now that I've taken all the Egyptian cities except for 3 that I'm aware of, my popularity with the people has maxed out, but for some reason the Senate actually likes me a little bit better too. Yeah, they're up to 4 out of 10. Earlier they were 3 out of 10. So yeah, I don't know what that means, but it's interesting. Also, I do want to look at the line chart now because I'm pretty sure it's hilarious. Yeah, that's what. You take over the Egyptians and all of a sudden production goes insane because their cities are insanely beneficial. Meanwhile, if we compare it to the Egyptians, oh my. Yeah, their production has taken a massive drop. Their territories has taken a massive drop. Their finances are practically negative right now. Actually, I think it is negative, which means they have no money. Population has taken a nosedive while mine's gone up like crazy. I mean, you're talking about an absolute evisceration of the Egyptians. That is what that was right there. I am insanely proud of how all of that turned out. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think that this was an absolute blast of an episode. I don't know how long the episode will be because I've never done this many attacks in one episode before. So, next time, guys, we're going to be wiping out the remaining Egyptian cities over here in the east. Damascus is their current capital. I also need to wipe out Bostra. And then the last city that I'm aware of that they have is Leptis Magna. And I'm assuming because they have just one little tiny town and no sea trade of any sort, I'm sure that has led them to a very unfortunate realization that they can't afford continuing to pay for their armies. It wouldn't surprise me if this army here crossed the border and dismantled itself. And that means that they're completely hamstringed. They can't do anything about me coming in and taking over all of their cities. All they have now is a few family members, and we're going to be hunting them, naturally. I mean, they're going to be crossing my land to try to get home, I'm assuming. And home is extremely far away. So, yeah, there's literally no chance that they're going to recover from this. They can't take me out. All they have left is possibly the Parthians coming and helping them, but they're not going to help them for their own. They're going to help them in selfish means. They want to take these cities for themselves. So it may be that immediately next, we need an offensive against the Parthians, and that'll begin with, well, not begin with, but, you know, taking out Dumatha and Palmyra and Seleucia, and all these nice cities. I mean, these are nice cities. This one's probably fantastic because it's got all this green, and I think this is probably the only, what is it called again? What are these called? Wonders. I think this is the only wonder left that I don't own, and it's the Hanging Gardens of Babylon, which gives a 20% bonus to farming income in all settlements. So you think that I'm killing it right now financially. Imagine what it's going to be like then. Plus, I'm not training any new troops because I've got more than enough to come and wipe out everybody. Yeah, so big things are coming. Egypt getting eviscerated in this episode is just the beginning. Yeah, things are just, they're going to continue to snowball, and it's going to be fantastic. But now, guys, that's all for me for today. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Like the video if you liked it, and subscribe if you haven't already for daily gaming videos. Don't forget that I love each and every one of you, and I will see you all again next time.